Everything will be on prelims preparation. Note making se leke everything, MCQ solving, smart hack, all the techniques we will teach you to crack prelims. I will take first of all 40 sessions, online and offline. 30 on preparation, which will include note making and everything, and 10 on answer writing. After prelims, a lot of aspirants, they go directionless. When you have a personal mentor who is very experienced, then whatever you do, you have an expert opinion who can rectify that, who can solve that, who can give you a sane advice. Because a lot of aspirants do hard work, but because of lack of credible advice, they end up making mistakes. Everyone makes the mistake. Even I made the mistake. Over the time, you will also see improvement in your performance. That's my guarantee. Hello everyone. I'm Sajal Sir, and in this video, I'll be launching the batch 3 of NITYA PRAGATI one-to-one mentorship program. Now, because of a lot of demands from the aspirant side, especially after prelims, because of that, we have to launch the batch 3 of NITYA PRAGATI one-to-one mentorship program. And to go further about the concept of mentorship and what we will provide in this mentorship, let's first look at the feedbacks of this year's ranker who have received mentorship from me. So let's see the feedbacks first.
I was planning to get into some courses जहाँ पे proper mentorship available हो. That time Sajal Sir was heading a mentorship program. I was part of that.
Mentors का रोल जो है वो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. जैसे मैंने कोचिंग एज सच नहीं की है, बट आई फील कि कोचिंग का थोड़ा रोल होता है बट ज़्यादा फ़ायदा जो है ना वो एक्चुअली मेंटर्स का होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल्स आई वाज विद सजल सर, तो मेरे मार्क्स जो है वो काफ़ी बढ़ गए थे. लाइक 50 मार्क्स का जंप आ गया था. 50 का नहीं, आई थिंक 60 मार्क्स का जंप आया था जब मैंने इन GS अलोन व्हेन आई इंटरेक्टेड विद हिम. तो बिकॉज ही टोल्ड मी सम ऑफ द फ्रेमवर्क, जैसे मैंने अभी वो 4C 5D वाला जो मैंने बताया वो सर ने बताया एक्चुअली मुझे.
विद रिस्पेक्ट टू आंसर राइटिंग लेक्चर्स दैट यू हैव वॉच्ड ऑफ माइन, उसका कुछ हेल्प किया था टेम्पलेट बनाने में?
Yes, sir, and especially with regard to part A of GS4, you had these templates which used to say कि सारे answers को same तरीके से मत लिखिए. So I had watched all those lectures and I also knew how a GS2 answer has to be different from a GS3 answer or a GS4 answer. So those videos really helped.
So you were not enrolled in any of the paid courses. So how did you use Sarrthi IAS during your preparation?
The videos of Sarrthi IAS are fairly popular on YouTube. तो मेरे recommendation में ही आ गए थे वो videos, and I was a part of that group, and everyday questions and some motivating tips also I think Shivan used to share on that group every day. So in that sense, Sarrthi has been very helpful.
I'm very grateful to Sajal Sir because of his template based answer writing and approach on structuring.
सर मेंटरशिप तो बहुत सही थी, आप लोग बताए थे मैंने आपको. मतलब एक तो जो आपकी टेम्पलेट वाली अप्रोच थी वो चीज़ मेरे को लगा काफ़ी हेल्प किया उसने मेरे को.
सजल सर के साथ मैं 2022 में एसोसिएटेड था एज ए मेंटी, जहाँ पे उनके एक्सटेंसिव गाइडेंस की वजह से GS में मेरा स्कोर इम्प्रूव हुआ.
I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Sajal Sir. The support by Sir was very helpful.
I think जो सबसे बड़ा इम्प्रूवमेंट मैंने 23 और 24 के बीच में किया है वो GS में किया है, और वो इसमें मैं शाई नहीं करूँगा कहने में कि वो सबसे बड़ा रोल वो उस मेंटरशिप का ही था.
Last year I scored very low in GS and optional 2 in mains, and after my first attempt I associated with Sajal Sir for the entire journey of second mains.
When I went to Sajal Sir and joined his mentorship program, Sir read some of my answer copies and suggested many ways in which I can improve my answers.
I contacted Sajal Sir after my third attempt in civil services mains.
So I got associated with Sajal Sir.
Having the answer writing template will save you time in your mains exam, and even saving a minute in your mains exam will be very helpful.
I have been part of Sajal Sir's mains mentorship program.
How important do you feel are the answer writing templates that are prepared beforehand for the mains exam?
Sir, it is very essential because it skips that thinking process that we go into when we are writing the exam.
So Sajal Sir, Pankaj this side. Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance, and specifically during mains, the mains mentorship program was very helpful to refine and structure my answers. Also, sir, the short notes points you gave support me a lot in this attempt.
सजल सर के मेंटोरशिप ने मुझे हेल्प किया है मेंस में अपने स्कोर्स इंप्रूव करने में.
Sarrthi IAS has been quite helpful, primarily Sajal Sir in GS2.
In mains, I have improved significantly because of Sajal Sir, and he has increased my understanding in mains answer writing, and it has helped me a lot to score a rank this year. Thank you.
I was part of Sajal Sir's mains mentorship program, and it helped me a lot in increasing my GS score.
सर का मैं स्टूडेंट था मेंस आंसर राइटिंग ग्रुप में. सर ने मतलब लास्ट मेंस भी दी थी मैंने, लेकिन इस बार बहुत ड्रास्टिक चेंजेस सर ने बताए थे, जैसे कि मल्टी डायमेंशनल आंसर को कैसे बनाना है, डिफरेंट थीम्स कैसे लाने हैं आंसर्स में, या मतलब इंट्रोडक्शन और कैसे अच्छा बना सकते. तो और सर कंसिस्टेंटली सपोर्ट करते थे, नॉर्मली जाके भी मिलता था. तो इमोशनल मेंटल सपोर्ट भी सर ने किया है आंसर्स में.
Okay, so all these rankers had certain gaps, and through personal mentorship, those gaps got sorted. Now, basically, if we talk about aspirants, there are a lot of aspirants who have been preparing for many years. But despite that, there are certain gaps in your preparation you are unable to identify. And for that, the mentorship program helps in identifying those gaps and also rectifying those gaps. So let's first understand the major problems that are faced by an aspirant while preparation. And mostly I'm talking about aspirants who have at least given 8-9 months or 1 year to preparation. So first thing is lack of structured guidance and direction. Problem is that कि होता क्या है कि, and because I've been meeting, I do meet aspirants every day, and I see that ultimately their preparation is directionless also, and it's not structured. For example, they don't have a plan, right? So it's very important that an aspirant should have a plan, right? And that plan should be structured, right? For example, this is what we will do in 1 week. एक हफ्ते में हमको ये करना है, 2 हफ्ते में हमको ये करना है, right? And not just that. So one plan is that you want to finish polity. Second thing is what you need to do. What are the topics that you need to cover within polity? What are the topics that you need to cover from the mains perspective? What are the topics you need to cover from prelims perspective? ये सब चीज you should know. ठीक है ना? Because the idea is that problem क्या होती है कि after prelims, a lot of aspirants, they go directionless, right? Those people who are writing mains, उनको तो no, they know actually what they need to do for the next 2.5 months, 3 months. But जिन लोगों का prelims नहीं होता है, वो technically, because next prelims is 1 year for. होता क्या है कि वो 6 महीने 7 महीने वेस्ट कर देते हैं, और वो 6-7 महीने बहुत क्रूशियल होते हैं नेक्स्ट ईयर रैंक के लिए. बिकॉज योर पर्पस हियर इज नॉट टू बी जस्ट प्रीलिम्स रेडी, योर पर्पस इज टू ऑल्सो बिकम मेंस रेडी. ठीक है ना? तो ये जो लैक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर्ड गाइडेंस एंड डायरेक्शन की प्रॉब्लम है, वी सॉल्व इन नित्य प्रगति थ्रू स्टडी प्लान्स. सो अल्टीमेटली वी हैव अ डेली स्टडी प्लान ऑल्सो, कि अगर आप इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ रहे हो तो व्हाट आर द टॉपिक्स यू नीड टू कवर एवरी डे, राइट? so that you know, okay, these are the topics I need to cover and my preparation is done, right? So we give you, the mentor gives you a personalized study plan, right? Second major problem, unable to identify the preparation gaps, where you are lacking. What is your major problem? Because problem क्या होती है, एस्पिरेंट्स को लगता है कि वो 2 बुक और पढ़ लेंगे तो उनका हो जाएगा, बट ऐसा होता नहीं है, राइट? यू नीड टू एग्जैक्टली अंडरस्टैंड वेयर योर प्रॉब्लम लाइज इन, राइट? व्हाट आर योर एग्जैक्ट इश्यूज. ठीक है ना? सो ये अगर ये आपने आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया तो इट्स वेरी इजी टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम. बट प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है कि वी आर अनेबल टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट आवरसेल्व्स, राइट? सो 1-to-1 mentorship program helps in that, in a way that we have the concept of report cards, we have the concept of report cards, where the mentor will exactly tell you that if you have these gaps because of which your questions are getting wrong, how to fill that gap, right? Also in mains answer writing, what are your gaps? In your notes, what are your gaps? Right? Because the whole idea is that when you have a personal mentor who is very experienced, then whatever you do, you have an expert opinion who can rectify that, who can solve that, who can give you a sane advice. Because a lot of aspirants do hard work, but because of lack of credible advice, they end up making mistakes. Everyone makes the mistake. Even I made the mistake during my early phase. Right? Then inadequate feedback and assessment. The problem is that, okay, you are making notes, you're writing answers, but let's say if you are sending it to a person who is not credible, right, and who gives you wrong advice. Right? And I do meet people every day जो अपने आंसर्स लेके आते हैं और कहते हैं सर उन सर ने कहा था बहुत अच्छा है, and then I see that it's very horrible answers, but he was made to believe that he is writing well because of inadequate feedback and assessment mechanism, right? So in this program, I assure you that your personal mentor will actually give you right feedback, and not just right feedback, but also will tell you how to improve, right? When we talk about structured guidance and direction in our program Nitya Pragati, we also make personalized timetable like this, just like a doctor makes a timetable. So we give you slots, we give you what you need to read in a day, and the idea is that if you adhere to that slot, your chances of cracking the exam improves. Okay? Then inconsistency and lack of accountability. Major problem. It's a major problem. A lot, I think 90% aspirants face this problem. And the reason why they face this problem is that the gestation period is very, very big. 1 साल बाद prelims है. आप पे कोई immediate pressure नहीं है. Or because of lack of immediate pressure and accountability, you end up wasting a lot of your time, and you end up wasting your week, and you end up wasting these months. ठीक है? मेंटर रहेगा तो आपको पता है कि वीक में आपको एक बार मेंटर से मिलना है, राइट? एंड उस मेंटर से जब आप मिलोगे, when you will meet that mentor, the mentor will ask you कि आपने क्या किया लास्ट वीक, टारगेट्स जो दिए थे वो पूरे किए कि नहीं किए, and then that thing will make you accountable कि मेरे को दिखाना है. उसके लिए we have also kept many things. We have kept this daily accountability and productivity sheet where you need to fill it every day, right? What you're doing, right? To-do list and everything. You have to rate your day. That let's say if you have targeted 10 hours and you ended up studying 6 hours, it means that you need to give yourself 3 stars, right? And when you meet your mentor, you need to show that's what I did in the last week. You have given me the target, but this is what I am able to achieve, right? So we have these sheets. Okay? Then the next problem is emotional and mental health challenge. And daily basis, we, when I talk to the mentors also, we face this. That because see, there are a lot of people who are very good. I don't want to name people, but I know one of my student had a serious mental health problem, serious emotional vulnerability problem. And right now, he is working in top service, right? He's working in the foreign services, right? So that's what I'm saying. कि ultimately, अब उस टाइम पे अगर इमोशनल सपोर्ट नहीं मिलता उसको, ठीक है ना, तो he would have not cracked the exam. He had everything. He was brilliant. But because he could not control his emotions, right, he was failing. Right? So in this case, mentor did not play a very significant academic role, but mentor played a very significant non-academic role in controlling his emotions, right? And ensuring that he focuses only on his studies, right? Then poor answer writing and exam skills. See, we need to be mains ready by December end. right? And for that, our answer writing skills should be developed in these 6 months. And that is what we do through answer writing sessions. So basically in this program, Nitya Pragati, answer writing is a very, 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 very important component. For example, so how does answer writing work here? So सबसे पहले I actually take answer writing lecture on each and every subject where I discuss the templates and frameworks which have helped a lot of rankers. You must have seen in the testimonials also. So the same templates I'll also teach you, right? After my session, you have to do daily answer writing. How? Through the PYQ workbook that we will provide you. तो जो टॉपिक आपका खत्म हो जाता है रूडिमेंट्री लेवल पे आप लिखना स्टार्ट करो एंड देन आफ्टर अ वीक शो इट टू योर मेंटर. एंड थर्ड लेवल पे वी आल्सो हैव अ टेस्ट, अ मेन टेस्ट सीरीज दैट इज आल्सो पार्ट ऑफ द प्रोग्राम. सो यू आर वाचिंग माय लेक्चर, लर्निंग द टेम्पलेट्स, उसके बाद डूइंग डेली आंसर राइटिंग, शोइंग इट टू योर मेंटर एंड फाइनली डूइंग अ monthly test. So that's how we'll make you mains ready in answer writing component till December, right? Another problem which a lot of aspirants face is note making. And I always say that notes, your personalized notes are your biggest weapon, right? And these notes should be used well. अब ये नोट्स कब बनाओगे आप मेंस के? अभी बनाओगे आप नोट्स, राइट? और हम बनवाएंगे आपके नोट्स इस प्रोग्राम में, राइट? एंड उसके लिए हाउ डू वी डू दैट? तो सबसे पहले तो आई विल टेक अ सेशन ऑन नोट मेकिंग वेयर आई टेल यू, I will do live application of how to make one pager notes, right? And then after that, our mentor will help you make these notes. ठीक है ना? तो जैसे this is a note that is made by a person from batch 1 and you can see that in one page India Bangladesh is खत्म, right? So इस टाइप के आपके नोट्स बनवाएंगे हम, right? Then हम आपको टॉपिक्स भी देंगे. तो बेसिकली आपको मेंस के टॉपिक्स भी देंगे कि इन टॉपिक्स पे आपको नोट्स बनाने हैं एंड देन फिर आप इस तरह से नोट्स बनाओ एंड शो इट टू योर मेंटर. इफ देयर विल बी एनी इंप्रूवमेंट नीडेड द मेंटर विल गिव यू द फीडबैक. तो इस तरह से हम सब्जेक्ट वाइज आपके नोट्स बनवाएंगे, ठीक है? दैट्स ऑल्सो समथिंग दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट इज lack of time management. That is also a major problem, that how to prioritize, right? That is why we will give you the timetable, personalized timetable, where we will strategize for you कि कैसे करना है, कब करना है, कितना टाइम ऑप्शनल को देना है, जीएस को देना है, करंट अफेयर्स को देना है, आंसर राइटिंग को देना है, नोट मेकिंग को देना है, रिवीजन को देना है, राइट? सो एवरीथिंग विल डू दैट. देन difficulty in prioritizing task, right? Now that is also because which are the more important areas, less important areas. So uske liye the study plan and timetable will also help you, plus your mentor interaction will help you. Then content is a major problem. So for content, for the current affairs, there will be lectures by Mudit sir. So that is a one-stop solution for current affairs. You'll also get notes, and also we'll provide you all the study material, not the lectures, the study material of Sarrthi IAS, which include GS3, Write Smart, MMP, all the content we will provide you here. तो आपको कहीं और नहीं जाना है, सारा कंटेंट हम देंगे, कंटेंट भी हम देंगे, कैसे करना है वो भी हम बताएंगे, रिव्यू भी हम करेंगे, राइट? सो ऑल दैट थिंग विल बी डन बाय अस in this program. ठीक है? अब ultimately what will be my role? So basically, if I ask you what will be my role, basically I will help you in 4 ways. First, all these study plan templates have been prepared by me. Your mentors will enforce that, right? Now I will take first of all 40 sessions, online and offline. 30 on preparation, which will include note making and everything, and 10 on answer writing. In which I will teach you all the templates which your mentor will then implement at personal level. ठीक है? Now after August, post August, I will also keep a window of 2 hours every day where I'll meet you those, and you can also verify whatever you are doing, if you're doing right or not. So that is also something that I will provide you, right? So this is my commitment, plus your email will be with me, my email will be with you, and I'll definitely, whatever problem you have, you can just reach out to me. ठीक है ना? तो पूरा यहाँ पे ओवरसी मेरा रहेगा, जो हमने टॉपर्स को सिखाया है वही हम आपको भी सिखाएंगे. दैट्स माय गारंटी, राइट? नाउ हाउ विल दिस प्रोग्राम वर्क? तो बेसिकली from July till December, we will focus 6 months. We will focus on completely, mostly on mains. There will be weekly tests, weekly prelims tests, but the purpose of these tests will be to identify कि आपके gaps क्या हैं, and we'll work on these gaps post January. So in this 6-month phase 1, we call it as a mains phase. We'll ensure your syllabus coverage. We'll ensure that you have your 1-pager notes, answer writing, and current affairs. Right? Second phase will be from January, where we will focus on prelims preparation, where we'll give you, my sessions will be also on prelims preparation. Everything will be on prelims preparation. Note making se leke everything, MCQ solving, smart hacks, all the techniques we will teach you to crack prelims. And then after prelims, we'll again focus on the mains part. So that's how it is divided. And all these things are included in this program. So 1-to-1 personalized mentorship, lectures by me, weekly 1-to-1 mentorship session. There will be mains test series, prelims test series, complete study material, current affairs, individualized study plan, report cards, 1-pager notes, weekly targets, daily accountability and productivity sheet, and PYQ workbook for each subject. Everything will be included in this, right? So if you are done with your foundation, this is the one-stop solution for your UPSC preparation. Okay? And how this program will work? So basically, the first session will be, we call it as the diagnosis session, where you will meet your mentor, and the mentor will start. Mentor will first know कि आपका level क्या है, what are your areas of strength and weaknesses. Based on that, he or she will give you a weekly target and a study plan. अब आपको क्या करना है कि उस वीक आपको नोट्स बनाने हैं, आंसर राइटिंग करनी है और सिलेबस कवरेज करना है. एंड एक वीक के बाद ये सारी चीज आपको दिखानी है कि दैट्स व्हाट आई हैव डन, नाउ टेल मी whether I'm doing it right or wrong. Then your mentor will see that, and based on that, he'll give the feedbacks and the next plan. So that's how this program will work. Over the time, you will also see improvement in your performance. That's my guarantee. Right? So the third batch is starting from 10th of July. But if you enroll before, like early, we'll definitely try to give you mentor earlier than 10 July. But that's how the program is working. And the disclaimer that I have is that this is just a program where we'll show you the path. Hard work aapko karna hai, right? If you put hard work, I can assure you on the behalf of my team, we will put 200% hard work, right? So that's all. And the details of the program, the form is there in the comment box and also in the description. You can fill that form also. Thank you.